Chapter 2 is all about knowing exactly what you want, setting a specific goal. It's very important to set specific goals when you're on the path to a new lifestyle because you don't want to attract the wrong people nor the wrong things in your life. Make sure you're paying really close attention about the details in this chapter because this chapter is probably one of the most important chapters of the book. Chapter 1 was all about being straightforward with yourself, being honest with yourself, and coming to a realization that you need a new start. Chapter 2 is all about knowing exactly what you want. You need number 1 in order to get to number 2. It's kind of like a domino effect. Once one of them is off, all of them are off. So make sure you're going in specific order with the steps that I'm giving you. So as I mentioned, chapter 2 is all about knowing exactly what it is that you want. You don't want to get distracted by anything, any shiny object that somebody might flash in your face. You want to know exactly what you're going for and the things that you're not going for at all. For an example, in my new chapter of my life, I made it my goal to know specifically the type of people I wanted in my life. I didn't want anybody who would jeopardize my future. I didn't want anybody who had the power to make me upset in my life anymore. When I moved here to California, I already had standards for myself, and I'm so happy I was able to stick to them. I knew I wanted to judge people by their hearts and not necessarily by their face, and that is what allowed me to make the decisions that I've made from the beginning to get me to where I am now, causing me a lot of successes and a lot of fortune to be able to be in the place that I am now. I'm very grateful for it. Know exactly what you want and don't settle for anything less. Have a goal in mind. When I first came to California, I knew exactly what I wanted to do. I just wanted to make a lot of money so I can have my place and so me and my dog can live comfortably. We are now above and beyond that goal. I knew the type of people I would attract in my life. One of my goals was to have friends with money and a man with money. I really didn't care about having a man in my life. However, when you stop caring about certain things, things just start to flow in. I was ready for what came into my life. I was ready to take the opportunity and play along with the game. Now I'm living comfortably. We definitely have goals together as a team, and that's what prompted me to really like him more and more each day because I saw how hard of a worker he was, and I also noticed how well he can provide for me. So that made my eyes open up wider and wider every day. I noticed the compassion he had for me. I knew I wasn't going for anybody younger this time around if I was to come across love. I know that a lot of people are not ready for love. They are not mature enough to give me the things that I really want. I am a very materialistic person and I am not ashamed of it because I like what I like and I love what I love. This time around, I would not get emotionally attached to anybody or anything. Everything is temporary, and I learned to detach once my mom passed away. Knowing exactly what you want prompts you to know exactly what you don't want either. Don't even pay people or things the time of the day if it's not going according to your goals. It gets easier and easier as time passes. Now listen to this part. The more you are alone, the more you get to practice on learning the things that you really, really want. You have to be by yourself for a little while. You have to have those moments and that time to yourself so you can think, so you can spark up a creative energy and get going. Because you won't settle for anything less until you know this. Thank you so much for chiming with Shy. This was just a little summary of what chapter 2 is all about, and it's definitely one of the most important chapters in the ebook because if you want all of these things, you have to know that these things are going to be beneficial to you in the future. You don't want things that's going to kill your soul or kill your mindset or kill you later on down the life. Not unhealthy things like drugs and alcohol and stuff like that. Those aren't real goals. That's just stuff for the moment. Those type of goals shouldn't even be on your mind because those are the type of things that slow people down in their lives. and allow you to hang around the wrong people and do the wrong things. Because when you're putting stuff in your body that's not good for you, you're just putting extra spirits in your body that are going to make you do things that you wouldn't normally do. So take it from your girl Shy. Leave the drugs and the alcohol alone. Leave the hardcore drugs and alcohol alone, because it's not benefiting you at all, especially if you want to live a good lifestyle. Thank you so Thank you so much for chiming with your girl Shy. It was a pleasure to be able to do this video and post it on Chiming with Shy. I'm excited about the comments I'll be reading, the likes I'll be getting from this video, and the shares I'll be getting. We're almost at 150 followers and likers, y'all. Let's keep doing this thing. We got this. See you next time on Chiming with Shy.